to understand the tutorial, the enthusiastic tutor, and in today's tutorial, we are taking a fresh course, all right, for Department of Health Education. We are taking the course HED203. We recently concluded uh, the uh, the familiarization phase here on YouTube on the course HED205, KHE205, which is about healthy living and safety, all right, safety and health education. In our last class on that was on Friday, Saturday thereabout. So today we are taking the course HED203, all right, and I think we just two classes, three thereabout. We're calling it a wrap of the course, and we are moving to something else entirely. With this being said, let's go straight into it. All right, so according to, all right, a course code, we have HED203, and we'll be talking about field experience. All right, we need emphasis on how and why is field experience so important in this, all right, department. All right, in the course of this study, there is need, much emphasis will be laid on the field experience of the students, all right, of the Department of Health Education. Now, we have it here, it says field experience. Now, we're talking about why is it so important and what are the processes, the requirements, and everything that revolves around it. Now, the field experience program, all right, so the field experience is expected to be a program, and this program is highly essential. Okay, it is said to be an essential element in the what? Preparing students as health education teachers, health education program officers, health education officers, and other related job upon graduation. What are we saying here? It will be out of place if, as a health education officer or a teacher or a practitioner or a graduate, if it will be out of place if you haven't experienced the field experience program. Now, upon the successful completion of the health, upon the successful completion of the field experience program, all right, the requirement of graduation in this department can be said to have been met. Now, this experience will help students of health education to what? Develop professional what? Competence. All right. Okay, I think I should do something different. So let's abbreviate it to FEP. I thought it's supposed to be red. FEP. Now, so we said this program is highly essential for preparing, okay, students as qualified, preparing students to, let's put it like this, to certification. In the sense that as soon as they go through this program, all right, in line with their course, it gets to a point whereby they become certified. Says, and upon, and just like in line with what I've just said, upon the completion of this experience, then we can say that such students can be referred to as graduates of the health education program. All right. So that this experience will help students of health education to develop professional competence. All right. Another point again, professional competence. Okay. Professional, we have it as professional competence in health education. Those are the very first 2 points as we go into proper, all right, proper detail. Okay. Now, the purpose of the field experience. The field experience in health education is referred to as an integral. All right. When we say something is referred to as an integral part, meaning that if you separate the field experience from the program of health education, then you have only ripped apart the program health education. All right. Because without it, health education program is incomplete. All right. So it's said to be an integral part of health education. All right. And specifically, the purpose of field experience in health education includes, all right, providing an experience that exposes students to employment what possibilities in various education and health settings. So one of the purpose of doing this field experience, as it's said to be, an integral part of the health education program. So some of the purpose, all right, what makes it so important, some of the reason is that it prepares students for employment opportunities, all right, integrates classroom materials with planned, supervised, and practical work experience. So now that we've done the theoretical part in the classroom, in the um, learning auditoriums or lecture theaters, there is need to also strike a balance. And how do you strike the balance? You have to strike the balance in the classroom, then strike the balance on the field. All right. So it's combination, it's a thing of pull and push. All right. You can remove or do away with another. Now, it says here, provide an opportunity to work with education and healthcare professionals. All right. So now, this is able to tell us that apart from your lecturer or your tutor or your professors in the university, all right, or in the facilitation program or what have you. Now, this field experience helps you to work with professionals in the field. You've worked with professionals on book, professionals that are bookwormers, but you need to work with professionals that are actually, you know, it's a different thing to practice a thing and it's a different thing to teach and don't practice. All right. So professionals that does this for a living, professionals that knows what is trending and what is up for it on the field, you get the opportunity and the privilege to work with them. So you bring in your knowledge based on what you have been taught in the classroom or the lecture theater to reality, to the process, to where it is happening, and you can mix it all together. All right. So that you see how and why it's so important. The field experience is said to also be the integral part of this program. All right. So we have that as a, so very quickly, let's move straight to how to start health education field experience. Okay. So let's talk about how to start. Now we have, according to what we had, it says during the health education field experience, cooperating, all right. Now, during this experience, the teachers have some good responsibilities, some responsibilities towards actively involve students and and involve students in one or two tasks, okay, allow students to teach and facilitate seasons or perform certain duties. Now, when we think about the field experience, how do you start it? Now, the supervisors or the teachers or the tutors on the field experience, first and foremost, must allow the students, all right, take part in certain tasks. Don't forget, it's not about the book, it's about doing things with their hands. It's about bringing what has been learned on book from books to, all right, practice. Okay. Now, as much as possible, students will undergo teaching practice. Much emphasis is placed on experience in health-based organization. All right. So, speaking of which, um, this experience would help. Just a moment. This experience will help students to know what is called teaching practice. All right, this is when they actually do the thing they have learned from their materials. So some of the importance of this experience, some of the importance. All right, so some of the importance of this experience, all right, are on field experience. Students are more likely to retain information. All right, so retention. All right, students are likely to retain more information compared to the one done in the class on the field experience. That the chances that more information will be retained is high. Okay, so we also have field experience will help reinforce classroom material. All right, we have reinforcement. All right, it will help bring back more like recalling what you've learned in the class and put it into practice here on the field. Okay, going on field experience offers students a unique cultural learning experience. All right. All right. It's actually said unique cultural experience in the material, but basically it's a whole, it's a whole, all right. It's totally different. The experience on the what you learn on the field is totally different from what you are being taught in the classroom. All right. So we have that as that. Some of the objectives of field experience in health education are during this field experience, students will be able to what? Apply competence. Right? You know, it's a different thing. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do, I've read, I've done, I've done. Going there to actually do it. You don't have to do it on book. You know, it's completely different from doing the real thing in reality. All right. So it helps students to what? Apply. Okay. So these are important. So we have here OBJ. So we have apply competence. Competent competencies and knowledge gained. All right, where they get to apply competencies and knowledge gained. They also need to apply their skills. All right, they apply skills that have been gotten through the curriculum. All right, to also demonstrate. All right, their dignity, their human rights, their concern for health. Demonstrate who slash what they really think of the program, all right, where we get to know who is who. Okay. Okay, so we have that as that. Health education, what are the benefits? I believe a lot has been said already, but let's still talk about what some of the benefits are. So now, some of the benefits for the students, right? Now, as far as the student is concerned, it will help the student to apply health content, knowledge taught in class into what? Practice, all right, in the community and learn from actual experience. When you have a knowledge about something, you are very much eager to want to do. So you've gotten the knowledge from the class in the field. So you definitely, it's like somebody who has a burning in him. He doesn't want to just sit and be idle. He wants help, all right, with an opportunity to quickly do something and show that I have this knowledge. You'll find them there, all right? So based on the student, they are always eager to want to help, all right, and apply their knowledge and apply the knowledge gotten from class and experience, all right, in the community. And as far as the community is concerned, working with others to improve health on the community through service provided by, all right, by future health cadets, all right. So now, as far as the community is also concerned, there's also a benefit. There are also benefits whereby we have health um, education cadets, all right, health education cadets out there, right? Definitely, they will help initiate or they will help enable certain health programs, which everybody in the community will definitely eventually benefit from. Okay, so also institutions. Now, these institutions foster closer relationship between students, all right, supervisors, sites, interns, and students in the community where they serve. Now, these institutions are out there to bring together. The benefit is that institution when we talk about the institutional benefit of a program, whereby you have institutions that bring together the students, the professionals, all right, in one forum to further enhance health matters. So we have that as that. So very quickly, let's talk about what we call work ethics. Now, when we say work ethics, it's a brief, all right? Now, when we say work ethic, it is said to be set of values. Okay? It is said to be set of values. Work ethics is said to be what? Set of values centered on. It is said to be set of values, okay, centered on the importance of work, okay, and manifested by what we call determination and desire. I don't want us to rush this, all right? I want us to do a proper detailing to this work ethics. But let me give us a brief on this very quickly, all right? So when we say work ethics, we are simply talking about the principles, the guide, the rules and regulation, all right, guiding a particular profession. Every profession, every work has its principles, has its what? Modalities. All right. And this it is this ethics that makes a profession a profession. I don't know if you get it. It is the guiding principle of a profession that makes a profession, makes differentiates a professional from a non-professional. If you are a professional, you must adhere to your work ethics. That is what makes you a professional. That is what sets you apart. And that is why we have work ethics. More like a constitution to a country. There's a statement that says a country that does not have law, there is no crime. The reason why there is crime is because the law has stated that thou shalt not do this. And if you go against it, then you will be punished. So we wrap here for today. In our next class, we'll take it up properly from work ethics. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a wonderful evening, and bye for now.